Without knowing what else to do, I followed Misha, who was beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descended even below the lobby where I met Muto, down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic interior. Its big windows open to the courtyard, towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Yeah, I'm just gonna act like an excited person when I do her, and I'm gonna act like I look, you know, a little the person when I do the main guy. Mostly because girl voices make people cry when I do them, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not so good with them. I'm good with male voices when it comes to certain things. Alright, anyway, let's continue. Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students with need special diets. Oh nice, it feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. Pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention as she points to Shizune. Dot. Sorry. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite? Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder. I'm gonna ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. So, see, gotta change my inflection when he's starting to get excited, you know? Misha gives a kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smiling and fuck you, Misha, you bitch! I'm sorry. Sorry for all you Misha fans out there. There is! It's in the second floor. We can show it to you sometime. Thanks. Just thanks. That's it. Just thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. That's fucked up. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. What the fuck? I quickly notice a conversation inside is not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. A dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She jumps a little and Misha crashes in the room with the elegance of a rhino. I think... Do I want to do this in a different voice than him? No, because it's told by Hisao, so... She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning a stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm not wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting in the rhythm of school feels strange, as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Dude, have you like never gone to school? I'm tired all the time at school. It's boring. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I mean, feeling physically weak and lifeless. Yeah, that school kind of drains you. Drains the fucking life out you. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Besides me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. Oh, beside me. Fuck, my bad. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. ... Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. ... You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Well, fuck you. Oh, wait. The teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. Oh no, outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to a smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. ... This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurse's office. They even have a swimming pool. That's fucking sweet. How is that official? ... Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Fuck that. I just want to swim. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Peace. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping this really will be a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left, there's a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large, and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. Oh, it's not a hot chick, damn it. His desk is neat and tidy, but under the bin and table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there. No. What should his voice be? Because he's young, so it's like, ha! Hello there. What can I do for you today? He's young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who's heard this very same question hundreds of times. Look at that fucking smile. Ha! Why, yes, I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusing and realize I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisa Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation as he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nikai! I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic erythema and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour... wait, is that him or me? The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Oh, yeah, that's definitely me. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgeries here. Okay, sorry. This joke feels so out of place that I left thinking why I even said it. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it. I'm not sure of that myself, but I don't let that nurse know it. Now let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day in all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So you already have the medication for the erythema. Just remember to take your pills every morning or in the evening, or it won't be much help. Oh, shit. Apart from that, do you do any sports, rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? Yeah, I'd fucking fuck you. I hate this guy. He's so irritating. He grins to his own joke, but I don't. I wouldn't either. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Damn, I'm sorry, Hizo. It sucks. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick the ball around. Probably he doesn't seem to give a fuck. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion in the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in your papers. No, it's because I got hit on. Not exactly. Sidestep the question. I'm sorry. I just thought it was kind of funny. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. That's a weird, serious expression. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need to have such hedging measures. Fuck, I'm so sorry, I'm fucking up tonight. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jumping. Jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care and not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need really, I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. God, man, he just seems like such a little, like, he just doesn't give a fuck. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Good. Oh, fuck. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I mustered out before I even realized. A quick visit indeed. I ended up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? Or one of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The wariness in me only grows as I tread toward the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and the overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. Dude, that fucking, that smells the shit. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Instead, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems the only girls around here are sociable. I guess that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, he's a ladies' man. Ladies. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and a shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. Nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us up here. Wow, that sucks. Light shines from below the dorm of 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then a clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. For a moment, the door squeaks open. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta find a douchebag, like, nerd voice for him. A bespectacled boy is standing in the hallway. He looks at me very intently through his extremely thick glasses. Bespectacled hallmate. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our nose is almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. His sound Nakai. I'm moving into the next room, and I thought I should introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in realization, and stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. See, I don't know. Maybe he's not a nerd. I don't know. Ah, fuck. Who knows? Okay. He seems kind of bro now, except nerdy looking. Oh. No. Oh. No, fuck. You know what? I'll just keep going with the nerd thing. Oh. Sup, dude? Name's Kenji. Ah, hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Oh, yeah, he's a nerd. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It's probably my fucking parents, you shit. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. Iza's place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? You're a brave man, Hisao. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you are smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. Oh, so he is blind. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle and shuts the door behind him. Slide the key in the door, into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, and a desk made of some type of light wood. Ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was.